In the magnificent city of Benares, there lived a gardener who cared for the king's most beautiful pleasure garden. But his peace was often disturbed by wild animals wandering in from the nearby forest to feast on the royal plants. The gardener complained to the king, who told him to keep a sharp eye out for any strange creatures. One afternoon, the gardener spotted a creature unlike any he had ever seen before. It was the legendary wind deer, a rare and timid breed that moved as swiftly as a summer breeze. As soon as the deer saw the man, it vanished into the woods in a flash of amber light. These creatures are so shy that even the sight of a person can keep them away for years. The king was fascinated and asked his gardener if there was any way to capture this rare animal. "My lord," the gardener replied, "if you give me enough bees' honey, I can lead him right into your hall." The king ordered his finest stores of honey to be given to the gardener immediately. The wind deer returned to the garden, drawn by the sweet scents of the king's flowers. Day by day, the gardener showed himself just a little bit more, teaching the deer not to be afraid. Then he began to smear the sticky, sweet honey onto the grass where the deer came to eat. The deer took a bite and was instantly captivated by the incredible new flavor. A powerful craving took hold, and soon the wind deer wanted nothing but that sweet honey grass. Little by little, the gardener moved closer as the deer's hunger overcame its natural caution. The deer began to believe the man was its friend, for he was the provider of its favorite treat. Finally, the day came when the deer ate the honey grass right out of the gardener's hand. The gardener continued this for weeks, building a deep bond of trust to ensure the deer wouldn't flee. Meanwhile, a long, curtained pathway was built to hide the world from the deer's sight as it walked toward the palace. When everything was ready, the gardener prepared his final lure. He began to walk slowly, leading the deer into the narrow path with the promise of more sweetness. The deer, focused only on the food, didn't realize it was walking right into the heart of the city. As soon as they were inside, the guard slammed the heavy door shut. Seeing the crowds and the high walls, the deer realized it was trapped and began to panic. The king came down and saw the beautiful creature trembling in fear. How could such a wild creature have fallen into such a state? The king mused. He knew that a wind deer would normally never return to a place where it had even seen a human. But even a wild animal can be enslaved by a craving for something sweet, he said. The king used the deer as an example of how dangerous our senses can be. "My friends," the king warned, "do not let your desires for comfort and taste cloud your judgment." He spoke of how attachment to a small circle or a specific place can restrict a person's outlook. But he emphasized that the simplest craving, the craving for taste, is the most dangerous of all. The gardener had only succeeded because he knew the deer could not resist the honey. Not wishing to keep such a beautiful creature in a cage, the king decided to set it free. The palace doors were opened once more, and the path to freedom was clear. The wind deer didn't hesitate. It ran faster than ever before, back to its home in the woods. It never returned to the king's garden, and it never sought the taste of honey grass again. The gardener went back to his work, now understanding the true cost of a sweet trap. Final moral scene. Remember the king's words, "It is better to eat to live than to live to eat." Ending CTA scene. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe for more timeless tales that feed the soul.